Bush appears to have held the line on the overall amount of federal spending as Democratic leaders worked out a massive spending bill after days of wrangling.
We're making some pretty good progress toward coming up with a fiscally sound budget, one that meets priorities, helps on some emergencies, and enables us to say that we've been fiscally sound with the people's money.
There is one major snag, though. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi refused to allow any money to be included for the war in Iraq. The president is counting on the Senate to add some funds when it gets the bill, and he made clear that is what it will take for him to sign it.
But they need to fund these troops, and they don't need to be put in an artificial timetable for withdrawal on the money that we're asking to make sure the men and women who courageously serve the United States of America have what it takes to do the job they've been asked to do.
After days of veto threats, Democratic leaders agreed to hold overall spending to $933 billion as the president requested. They had also agreed to cut earmarks for home state spending, which critics call pork. On that, Congress did not do so well.
Earlier in the year, both the president and Congress pledged to cut pork projects in half from the 2005 peak. That would require keeping pork projects at about 6,700 this year.
In fact, there are 11,000 earmarks in the 3,400-page bill. It even clears the way once again for the now famous Woodstock Museum, championed by Senator Hillary Clinton. And lawmakers made room for all those earmarks by taking regular spending items such as veterans benefits and declaring them emergencies, which don't count against the total.
This year, there is about $17 billion designated as an emergency. That's really not an emergency. Included is $100 million to provide security for the Republican and Democratic national conventions.
Yes, security for the political conventions, which of course come regularly every 4 years, but are treated here as if they were a natural disaster. The House hopes to vote tonight on the bill, then it goes to the Senate, where the Democratic leader there plans to take it up immediately.
To say the least, it's been very difficult to get to the point where we are. And I would hope everyone understands that we are going to do our very best to finish the bill tomorrow.
Senate Republicans intend to propose amendments to put up to $70 billion of Iraq funding back into the bill. Whatever passes, some Iraq money is likely to be added and then sent back to the House, where some Democratic lawmakers will make a show of voting against it, though it is expected to pass.